TWF NXT. I am Gene Okerlund, here with Trini Kwan and with Wade Barrett. And today on NXT we're going to see the fight that we had yesterday on Dynamite, which was Hurricane Helms and the Green Lantern, or the Green Light, and the Round Water Storm, yeah, that'll be the English word for it, take on Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. For the TWF team winnings. Should I clear my throat? There. So, let's get them in the ring now. Well, Trini Kwan said, sorry about that, Trini Kwan said about clearing our throat here, but we got the new TWF team winners in the ring now. Yeah, we do, Wade Barrett said. And I don't know how they won the TWF team winnings yesterday, but somehow they did. And somehow they pulled it off, and I don't know how they did it, but they did it, Wade Barrett said. Well, can you believe that Can you believe we're the TWF team winners? Well, I can't believe that. Can you? Oh no. But I knew that somehow, some way, we beat Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, and we're now the new TWF team winners. Can't believe that happened, like it did on Dynamite. Ugh. The Green Lantern said, or the Green Light. Well, I'll tell you right now, Hurricane Helm said, or Hurricane, or the Round Water Storm, goes, I knew we could beat those evildoers, the dirty dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Why they call themselves that, I don't know, but that's what they call themselves. You know what? You're going to get, so clear my throat. Well, you can laugh it up now, Green Lantern or Green Light, Hurricane Helms or Round Water Storm, whatever you want to call yourself. Your lording as the TWF team winners is going to come to an end. Yeah, just think of it 24 spans, So you should be lucky, because since we're going to win those back. Well, is that so, huh? Well, we do know that, well, now we got the fight for them in the ring, and I understand that we're going to have a fight here. Today on NXT, Gene Okerlund said, sorry for clearing my throat, but for some other ground it just keeps on happening. Well, this is for the TWF team winnings. Oh yeah, and guess what? We're going to beat you, Dolph Ziggler says. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, Robert Roode said. And then we're going to be two-time TWF team winners. Think of that. The Dirty Dogs will ride again. Now, this is for the TWF team winnings. First, they are Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. And they are the TWF team winners, Hurricane Helms and the Green Lantern, or the Green Light. And a Round Water Storm? I guess. Well, what's going to start out here? I guess we're going to have Hurricane Helms, Gene Okerlund said. And I guess he's going to be the one that starts it off with, Dolph Ziggler here. Yep, Dolph Ziggler thinks he's going to make fun of it, but a Hurricane, or Hurricane Helms, or Shane Helms, or Gregory Helms, whatever you know him by. Got many Southwoods, many ring names. Former WWE light heavyweight winner. Former WCW light heavyweight winner. Former WCW hard middle winner. Former WF hard middle winner for WF Old World winner. And two-time WWE team winner with Kang and also with Rosie. Yep, that is true. And he's got everything under run here. Or he thinks he does. Oh, down. he gets taken down. Well, Trini Kwan said so fast that Dolph Ziggler thinks he got everything under lead here, you know, and now Dolph Ziggler just brought in Robert Roode now. Now Robert Roode thinks he's gonna have some fun, but no. Hurricane Helms or Around Waterstorm Helms brings in the Green Lantern or the Green Light. And Robert Roode, with the wonderful DDT. This is done now. It's over. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winners, and still a TWF team win. And here are your winners in the new TWF team winners: Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Well, that is sad. Well, I'll tell you what, Wade Barrett said. Did you actually think that the Green Lantern or Green Light, since lantern is a French borrowed word, and that the Hurricane Helms around Waterstorm, since hurricane is most likely a Spanish borrowed word or a French borrowed word? Did you actually think Wade Barrett said that they were going to win? That they were going to hold on to the TWF team winnings beyond winning it yesterday on Dynamite, and they lost it here on NXT? That's kind of funny in a way, Wade Barrett said. Well, Trini Kwan said, that's sad, that those two lost to Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler here on NXT, but sometimes you win some, you lose some, but it's sad that happened, Trini Kwan said. Or the saddest thing about this whole thing was, the saddest thing about this whole thing was that somehow, some way, they won it in the first stead, which I don't know why. And that's a sad thing, Wade Barrett says. And I wonder if they're going to talk with the winners this time. I wonder if Jim Ross is going to talk with the winners this time, or he can talk with the losers. It's all the same to me, Wade Barrett said. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Gene Okerlund said. I believe Jim Ross is going to be talking with the winners. He's going to actually be talking, he's going to be talking with the winners, Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. We're going to be talking with the Hurricane. He'll be talking with Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler about their win today here on NXT. Gene Okerlund said, "Take it away, Jim Ross." Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund. I'm here to talk with Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode here. And first off, Jim Ross, you really don't need to wear that cowboy hat anymore. That was a WWE thing. You've been wearing that since between 96, YL? Anyway, guess who the TWF team winners are? It's the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Now, Dolph Ziggler, I'm not going to take anything away from you. You got a beginner wrestling background at Kent State, at Kent Reich. You won many winnings during your time in WWE. You would have done you would have been great if you went to IW or AEW, but whatever. But behaving like a creep, I think that it does not make a good winner. What do you know, Jim Ross? You never won anything. All your time and, SD, and all your time and, all your time and MDW and UWF and MACW and WCW and WF and WE and now in AEW. You never won anything. Oh, you never won no Slammies. You got put in the Hall of Fame, but hey, that was the only thing you ever won. So don't be talking about how it is to be a winner, Jim Ross, because you never won nothing. Well, well, Jim Ross, isn't it? Ain't you know that it was wonderful when the Dirty Dogs, that's Dolph Ziggler's name for our team, beat those two over good doers, which, be earnest with it, they're not really over good doers because they don't got no outstanding craft or skills to speak of. But at the end of the day, we made up for that besmirchment that befell us on Dynamite, and we made up for it here in NXT. Well, I'll tell you what, Robert Roode. Yeah, you're one hell of a wrestler. Sure, you went to many wrestling businesses and did well for yourself. But once again, being a creep isn't the way to go. What do you know, Jim Ross? Sometimes being a creep is good. And you know, most of the time in the wrestling business, it's the creeps that win over the good folks. Ha ha ha. Well, that was my talk with. Is my hat on right? I hate how Mattel or Jax made my hat. Anyway, it was Jack Pacific. So, anyway, that was my talk with Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, the new TWF team winners. Back to you, Gene Okerlund. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode here on NXT. Now, I do understand that sometime down the road, I think that the Green Lantern or the Green Light or the Hurricane Hounds or the Round Waterstorm Hounds is going to get another seek at the TWF team winnings, Gene Okerlund said. Oh, I sure hope so, Trini Kwan said. I mean, you had two outstanding wrestlers that need or need not be over good doers. You know, lose it to two creeps, you know, two evildoers or wrongdoers, and Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Truly sad. Hey, don't be calling Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode evildoers or wrongdoers. You know, they actually did some good. You know, when they actually won the TWF team winnings back from that put together team of Shane Helms or Gregory Helms or Hurricane Helms or the Hurricane or the Round Water Storm, which go way too a lot of ring names to himself, and to the Green Lantern or the Green Light or whatever, you know. At the end of the day, I'm happy that Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode beat both of those men. Well, it looks like, and that's my belief. Well, it looks like it is. We wish we had clear our throat again. Sad for that. Well, it looks like it is all the time we got here. You know, for TWF NXT. I'm Gene Okerlund for Trini Kwan and Wade Barrett. We hope you like NXT. And we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.